If you want to have an affair with Patrick, that's your business.
I'd rather have one with you.
Carly, it's not gonna happen.
Wow, so much for helping your best friend. I need a distraction from Sonny.
Fine. Then be with Patrick, okay? Just be careful because I'm not sure I can clean up that mess.
Because you'll be helping Sonny.
Yeah, if I can.
He's going to therapy, you know? Maybe it'll work.
Well, then it would have worked years ago. If I pushed him to get treatment.
You cannot buy into Rick's mind games. He just likes to twist the truth so he looks better in Sonny's eyes. It's garbage.
Carly, I know that, but I could have done something more to help Sonny.
You have made incredible sacrifices for Sonny. He's probably alive right now to go to therapy because of you, Jason.
I knew something was wrong. I wish I would have known about a treatment or even looked into it. I could have pushed him to go sooner.
I could not have pushed him to go to treatment. You couldn't have.
I didn't even try anything.
It wouldn't have mattered. Look, Jason, the last time he had a breakdown, I told him that I thought he may have a medical condition and that he should see a doctor. He refused, okay? He wouldn't hear anything about it. Sonny's only at the point right now to get help because he put himself there. He wants to be there.
Sonny didn't need to go through that hell, and neither did you.
You need to stop, okay? You have been loyal, trustworthy, and honest. You never lied to Sonny or tricked him or gone behind his back. You are more of a brother to him than Rick will ever be.
Yeah.
Jason, it's Elizabeth. I guess you didn't get my first message?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been busy.
Okay, well, something important happened. I need you to meet me on the Elm Street Pier now.
Hey, Lainey.
Oh, Carly, I'm glad you could make it.
I assume this is about Sonny's treatment.
Yes, he agreed to let me disclose any information that might affect his children.
What's going on?
Come on, let's go sit over here. Okay. So, I diagnosed Sonny with bipolar disorder. It's a chemical imbalance that produces mood swings.
Is it hereditary?
It tends to run in families, but not every child of a bipolar parent inherits the condition. But it does increase their chance.
So Morgan could turn out to be like Sonny.
There's no way to know.
Is there a blood test or something that you can give him?
There's no blood test for bipolar disorder, but I and Sonny wanted you to be informed so that you could be alert to the possibility.
Sonny's been through hell, you know. I think that Morgan would go through any of it. It's just awful.
We're not going to let that happen. Now, if Morgan starts manifesting symptoms, he can get diagnosis and treatment early and avoid the destructive cycle that Sonny's lived through for years.
Here to see Dr. Winters, right?
No. Should I be?
You better stay home.
All right. What's going on?
Sonny was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Oh. I know a little bit about that from a client that I had. That can be treated with medication.
Yeah, it also can be hereditary, which means it could be passed down to Morgan.
Or Kristina. If bipolar disorder is hereditary, then my entire family is at risk because it's not just Kristina, it's Rick, it's Molly.
There's no blood test to tell who has it and who doesn't either.
All right, so I will go on the internet and I'll do some research. I'll speak to Dr. Winters and I'll bring Kristina in for an evaluation if
I'm
necessary.
sure she's fine.
I'm sure she is too. I just, I want to cover all the bases. It's not a tragedy. It's a manageable condition.
Yeah, you just don't want to think about your kid being ill.
No, you don't. But admittingly, as you say that, I have been trying to rethink every tantrum that Kristina has ever thrown and every time she cried without reason.
No, we can't do that because kids have tantrums when they're young. I mean, Michael would get so wild, I'd set him on a soft carpet and I'd let him pound it out.
It's okay. It really is okay, Carly. We're just not going to overreact.
Yeah. And Dr. Winters will tell us what to look for.
I'm sure she will. Quite frankly, I'm not surprised. You think about all of Sonny's rages and when he would throw the furniture and he would drink to put himself to sleep, his depression. He didn't like being alone.
I always thought that was from his childhood. His abusive stepfather, him not being able to protect his mother.
I'm sure that's relevant, but he also has a chemical imbalance. He must have been in a lot of pain, and I wouldn't want that for him, anyone else, especially not Kristina and not Morgan.
No, and they're secure and they're happy and they're already off to a better start, so.
And if either of them show any symptoms...
We'll get them treatment and they'll live a normal life.
Right. As long as their father shows a good example. Sonny believes that he is all-powerful. He believes that he can handle everything. He doesn't need anybody else.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is I'm concerned that he can't control this. And he sees lack of control as a sign of weakness, and he'd rather die than show any weakness. My concern is that he won't go to therapy and he won't face his issues. It just doesn't fit with his personality.
But he's already committed.
You think he's going to continue to take his medication for the rest of his life? Because I already think that he's trying to rationalize this away, saying that he doesn't need it because he's managed to live his life so far up till now without it.
And Jason and I have been covering for him for years.
Forgive me, Carly, but you've been enabling him. What if he abandons treatment? Are you going to continue to do that?
It's Sonny's life. If he were alone and he wanted to keep going on with this vicious cycle of breaking down and then recovering, that would be his right. But he's not alone. He has kids, and Jason and I aren't going to let them go through that hell, and neither would Sonny.
I'm just not sure, Carly, that Sonny's going to react as clearly as you hope.
Alexis, when Sonny found out that he might be bipolar, his first concern was for Kristina and Morgan.
I'm sure that it was. I don't doubt that at all.
He's
but
a
I'm
really
talking-
good father. He's a good father. And now that he's been diagnosed, he's going to do whatever it takes to stay healthy. No one cares more about their kids than Sonny.